Hello, hello.
Hello. Welcome. Welcome to our Powered by ASUS stream. Happy Wednesday, everyone. We have quite the lineup of ASUS parts here. As you can see, we raised the desk here a little bit. I'll name off everything. We got ASUS first. I got the ASUS Tough Gaming B760 plus Wi-Fi. We have the ASUS Dual 4070 Super in white, and then I have an ASUS Tough Gaming 750 watt PCIe 5.0 TSU. Other parts are our CPUs of 14500. We have a 2 terabyte Kingston NV2, and then we have 32 gigabytes of memory, and then all of this is going into the Starker Air case that I have pulled out here in white. We'll be putting in some of our white fans, and then we'll be cooling the CPU with a D-Cool AK400 digital, also in white. So we have a cool build going up. I have white cables, and then after this we have a Spartan build. We have one of a custom build for a customer. Stick around for that. Do this. So we'll go ahead and get started. I'm going to move the case down below.
Tip cup went crazy just now.
Really?
Yeah. like an explosion of little Alexander PC heads.
Yep. Yeah, Meridan. Build that PC good.
What's up, Ameridan? How goes it?
My little pull tab on my motherboard did not want to come with the whole sticker IO. There we go. Doing pretty good, Dan. Hanging out. It's the
I'm doing good too.
middle of the week. Kind of tired today, though. Night. I'm gonna go top cam, show up his motherboard.
Yes, sir.
Hey. So I've never actually. I've installed other deep cool coolers, but I have not done this one. So we'll see together how that plays out. The first time for both of us.
You're gonna make it special.
Yep. Ew, stock thermal paste. Boo! Get that out of here. I don't want to see it.
Meridan says yummy.
I get like if you're new to PC building, like stock thermal paste on the machine, blessing. Don't have to
Yep.
worry about it, and it's already off flat. Personally, One.
I want fresh.
I want fresh pasta.
Fresh pasta.
Fresh thermal pasta. See, this would be nice because the larger one you had to take this screen out in order to put, because you have the other fan you have to install. This one I should be able to just keep right in. I don't really have to mess with it.
I love the design on it.
Little
The
squares.
checkered, yeah.
Yeah.
Checkerboard. So cool. It probably serves a little bit of a purpose, but
More surface area.
a little bit more surface area, but cool design nonetheless. Nobody else does it that I've seen. Everyone just usually uses flat. So what's a powered by ASUS stream? Can you talk about that a bit?
Powered by ASUS. So ASUS just sponsors us on this stream. They rep our name, we rep their name.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like a fun collaborative that we're able to do with ASUS.
Yep, we basically build the machine that fits their powered by ASUS tagline. Yeah, it's pretty fun. Fun little collab.
Right, so this is where we want to use our instruction manual. I've never used this, so I'm not above looking for some help on this. Looks like our 1700 bracket's going to be this. Oh, no, this is aim 5. Take it all over there. It is. That's what it is. I'm tired, Liz.
Leafy Wednesday. It's hump day.
It is hump day.
What's up, Volkera? He says, hey guys, what's up? Just got home from work.
What's going on? Just getting started on this build. Got powered by ASUS. I'm just getting my deep cool CPU tower cooler installed.
So I asked ChatGPT some questions to talk about, and I told him to make them wacky. This one, it says, if you were a kitchen appliance, which one would you be and why? I love refrigerator.
I love refrigerators. Oh no.
I don't know what I would be either.
You gotta choose coffee maker. You know people are gonna use that every day.
Yeah. Coffee maker's a good one. I don't know what I would be. Kitchen appliance. How many kitchen appliances are there, really?
Too many.
You could only eat foods that are one color for the rest of your life. What color would you choose?
Green.
Green. Why?
My favorite color.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. That's another hard one. I'd probably choose like a red or something. Valkyra asks, which X-Men would you be and why?
Dude, Quicksilver.
Quicksilver?
Or,
yeah.
Do they call him Quicksilver still, or is it?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, they call him Quicksilver.
Yeah. That would be cool.
Is the Silver Surfer technically X-Men or no?
No,
he's like a yeah.
Yeah, I think he's fantastic.
He is fantastic.
Yeah, having like the super speed like Flash, it sounds silly, but it would actually be really cool. I mean, you basically have control over time.
Yeah.
Like, that's cool as fuck. Silver Surfer is a good one. Or not Silver. Silver.
Quicksilver.
Quicksilver. Jesus Christ, we just talked about it. That's a good one. Probably go with the classic Wolverine.
Really?
Yeah, he was my favorite growing up.
Is Deadpool technically X-Men? Because he is a mutant, but he's not X-Men.
I don't think he's technically X-Men. I think... I don't know. Let me Google that. Unless somebody knows in chat. So I guess he gets recruited to be an X-Men. But I guess he's not technically a mutant. Because they changed him with like experimentation rather than being born.
Oh, true.
Huh. I don't know if I'd want to be Deadpool.
No?
No. He's hilarious, but he's a little psychotic. I don't know if I'd like being crazy.
He's literally crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
my friend in college bought a comic book of Deadpool. He's a huge Deadpool fan, and this comic he was reading, he made squirrel sculptures out of C4, and was like talking to him and stuff, and like sitting on a recliner of C4 that was like rigged to blow up and shit. I'll be honest, I was never really a Marvel or like a big comic book fan until the Marvel movies came out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I watched X-Men when I was growing up, like the TV show. That was really it. And same with Spider-Man a little bit. I love Spider-Man, but never read any of the comics. I was always a show watcher. What about you?
My brother was always into comics, so that was kind of like, I never read any of my own. I don't know, I just couldn't really get into it.
Yeah.
It wasn't really my thing.
Same.
I really like the look of this cooler.
It's really nice. I like it. It's slim. Too bad about deep cool though. You could swap the sounds that two animals make. What animals would you choose?
I don't know. Funny to like see a dog make like the sound of a bird.
The lion, the sound of a mouse.
Yeah.
It's little squeaks. A dog chirping.
I gotta turn on our sound grass.
On air?
Oh, it's on.
Already up.
It's already in. All right, sweet. So I got main connections made. Now I'm gonna connect all my pins. So I'm gonna plug them all in, screw them all in, and then we'll be able to wire them and get our graphics. I'm being risky with these wire cutters, trying to
Get those.
get these little twist
ties.
ties off this wires. One bad move and I'm cutting right through them.
Bless.
Leftovers.
Gross.
Any new shows you're watching, Brad?
Yeah, actually started one last night. I think it's called School Spirit, and it's about this. I think she was a senior in high school. Got murdered in school, and she's a ghost now, and she doesn't remember how she died or who killed her. And there's other ghosts there that kind of like they have like a support group, and she can't leave the school. Everyone there that's a ghost is also died in the school. It's pretty interesting. She trying to figure out who killed her, and her best friend from childhood can see her, which none of the other ghosts have ever been able to do. So they're like, what? So that's pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun to watch. It's a little drama-y, but
Is it animated or what?
no.
Oh, it's not.
Did you ever watch Cobra Kai?
Yeah.
It's the blonde girl. She was dating Robbie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's the main actress in this one.
Oh.
Yeah, that one's pretty good. Every once in a while we watch Mob Psycho 100,
Mm-hmm.
which is pretty good.
Gotta watch that Scavengers show.
Yeah, no, that's on there.
I don't know how long it's gonna be on Netflix.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not like it's a forever thing. It's
Okay.
it's an HBO show that got canceled, but Netflix took back up, and if it goes good, they'll reboot it.
Okay. Yeah, because I know Ballers is now on there too. I'm starting to see a little bit more HBO shows on Netflix.
Yeah.
But yeah, I started that School Spirit one yesterday. What about you?
Nothing since that Rain or Scavengers show.
Mm-hmm.
It's not any time
I feel ya.
Not really a big show watcher to begin with, so
Yeah, I used to be.
I used to be when like shows like The Walking Dead were coming out
Yep.
and stuff, and then now it's just not so much.
Feels like.
I know like House of the Dragon's out. I don't have HBO.
Did you watch the first season?
Yeah.
How'd you like it?
Oh, it's good.
Yeah.
It's a good show. I'd like to watch the second season. I just haven't. I don't have HBO.
Yeah.
So, if anyone in chat has an HBO subscription, let me know.
I've thought about watching it. I've heard good things about it, but the Game of Thrones.
Some
with the
plots
bad
of the
taste-
show you can literally like mirror next to scenes in Shrek.
Oh, really?
And it's like verbatim. It's like
Holy
damn,
crap!
It's like recycling story content technically.
That's funny. That's funny.
There's a scene in like House of the Dragon. It's like end of season 1. This character comes in riding a dragon, like interrupts this like ceremonial like knighting or making this guy a king or whatever. Busts in on the dragon, like, "Roar!" And then like they compare to the scene in Shrek when he's like riding the dragon. He's like ah, they're, like interrupting a similar thing.
Oh, hilarious.
It's just like just watch Shrek. It's already peaked. It's already peak cinematic content.
I watched Shrek again a couple weeks ago.
It's a good movie.
It's a good movie.
It's not a bad movie. Shrek
I
1,
remember
2, and 3.
When that came out, I remember those graphics being like really good.
Those were like top tier.
Yeah.
Like, animated graphics.
And now it's so dated. Looking back, it's crazy. Like they're still not bad. Not bad graphics.
It's sad when you see like you have people who do before like all the Michael Bay films, Transformers, amazing CGI like for its time, and then you have the new Transformers come out and it looks like not polished.
Yeah.
Like it's all clunky. Like the Michael Bay films, they're like heavy on the color grading, you know, make like explosions look more fiery or whatever.
Yeah.
Which I don't care. It's a robot movie. Like I want destruction and stuff to look cool.
Yeah.
So it's interesting to see stuff not turn out that well. I know it's like different studios, different animator, like a whole different thing, but it's like done before,
Yeah.
like 10 years ago. So
Yeah, I think those movies, Transformers and Iron Man, I think those were the first movies that used ray tracing for reflections on the metal.
Iron Man was really good.
Yeah.
I remember when Iron Man still looks great to this day.
Yeah.
Like that is some really good. I feel like that Iron Man movies look better than some of the newer Marvel content that's come out. I just love it.
Yeah. Yeah, Disney definitely has overworked their CGI team.
They
A little
outsource.
thin. Oh, do they now?
They do like Marvel will outsource to different studios.
Okay.
Basically run them to the ground, make them like dead tired, hate their jobs, and then they just never work with them again.
That's nice.
Big corporations.
Yep. Damn.
because their like time crunch is like crazy.
Yeah, I mean, especially with how many movies and TV shows that they were coming out with.
They're only
like,
doing like 2 movies this year, right?
Yeah.
Or something.
I think it's only one.
They need to
it's only
calm
Deadpool.
down, dude. They're like oversaturating.
Yeah.
Like it's too much content. But before it's like the Iron Man movie came out, and they're like, yo, they're making a Captain America movie.
Yeah.
It was like, oh my god, like Captain America, like that's so cool. Like I remember that.
Yeah, I remember my friend was like, dude, they're gonna make a Thor movie, Iron Man movie, a Hulk movie, and then they're gonna do the Avengers. And I was like,
before
oh,
anyone
shit,
knew
dude.
like the phases that they were
Yeah.
doing. Which
I was like, there's no fucking way they're gonna be doing all this. Like, it's a pipe dream.
yeah, that's what everyone's been wanting. Like
Yeah.
you can't do that, dude. I actually don't really like the Thor movies other than Ragnarok.
Yeah, same.
I don't really care for Thor 1.
Thor 1 had its moments, but it wasn't like a great movie.
They should have made Ragnarok like way earlier. Like Thor should have had like during Thor 2. But they were introducing like the different stones and everything too. It's like the reality stone, which was in Thor 2, like Thor Underworld or whatever.
Yeah, Thor 2. Yeah, I think Thor 2. I think I like Thor 2 a little bit better than Thor 1, but they weren't my favorite movies.
He like was so he got like his character seemed like it finally developed during Ragnarok, and then like Love and Thunder they just like reverted him back.
Yeah,
to,
I kind of like Love and Thunder, but they made him a little too stupid.
Made him so stupid.
They made him a little too stupid for the sake of like comedy.
They Christian Bale for Love and Thunder, like such an amazing actor, and they like didn't really give him anything.
Yeah, the God Killer didn't kill any gods. Like,
yeah, he just cried about his child and then like wept in like a 1-inch pool of water and then
died.
The movie. Yeah. He's like, watch my daughter. I was like, this is lame. I was like, lame. I wanted you to kill someone like Thor. I wanted you to like kill Thor and then Thor had to come back to life or something. Like he had to go to hell and then like come back up.
That would have been really cool.
Like that would have made more sense.
Yeah, I mean there were some cool like effects and stuff in Thor, like when he was giving everyone the power of lightning.
Yeah.
And how it like spread out like a tree.
Yeah.
Which I thought was really cool. But then it's like, why didn't he do that with like when they were fighting Thanos? Like, why didn't he just give everyone the power of a god? You know what I'm saying?
Plot holes.
He can do this, and he's just using it now.
Hey guys, check out this great thing I just found out.
Yeah.
Wouldn't this have been awesome during Thanos?
I don't know why that tagged you, CO6. Sorry. I have to go in the bot settings. That definitely wasn't timeout worthy. Give me a sec. And then I did like the Thor movies. The Avengers movies were good, although I'm wondering if I have to see the other 2 Deadpool movies before seeing Wolverine and Deadpool.
I'd say for good context.
Yeah.
Especially just watch the first one at least. But there's gonna be like characters coming back from like first and second one. Then if you don't know, like they'll be funny still, but if you like know their context, like when he does the whole superhero squad and that one guy he starts like crying over him and everything.
Yeah,
it's so funny.
What was his name? Jerry or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Jared. Yeah, oh, okay, I can't say that. It's a spoiler. Never mind. CO6C says Jacob wearing the same shirt. What a dirty man.
Yeah, I just pulled it out of my hamper. I was like, I don't need to clean this. I don't clean my clothes. I don't believe in it.
It's already been bleached once. That's good enough.
The bleach kills bacteria forever.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, we'll be alright. We just need one good day.
We're live.
What's up, kiddos?
What's up?
Got my new windshield.
Yeah, the brand like
The new one.
brand
Yeah, the
spanking
new one. The freaking tape is still on it.
If I'm being honest, I didn't even see the other new one.
No,
No, I never got a chance to
never even saw the other new
never
one.
got to look at it.
That's how fast I go through them. Tear them up.
All that off-roading you do.
That's right. Tear them up, boys.
No top view camera when Jacob is building. Is it my fault?
It's okay, I'm wearing a hat today.
Why is he
Yeah.
wearing a hat?
Are you getting thin up top there, Miller? Is that what's going on?
I guess so. CO6 thinks I am.
It's alright, me too.
It's okay.
I wonder how much. I
Jacob will
gotta
always be
spend-
taller than you.
I'm so tall you can't even see it.
He might lose all his hair, but he'll still be taller than ever.
Wonder how much I gotta spend on a 5090 when GTA 6 drops.
GTA 6 might drop before the 5090, the way things are going.
You might get GTA 6 before.
You might get GTA 6 first, the way things are going. Because NVIDIA only cares about data center. Not that I blame them.
I was like, I would.
Not that I blame them.
Are the white cases harder to keep clean over the black?
I actually think with black case you see the dust easier,
Yeah.
but it will suddenly, like with the white case, you're like, whoa, I can clean this thing, because then you'll just like look at it one day at the fan blaze and you're like, whoa, I can see that dust there.
You can see fingerprints on the white case, though, if you smudge them.
And if
Yeah.
your hands are dirty, yeah,
Yeah.
building
Like-
dirty hands.
No, like just like kids and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, yeah, like animals or something.
That makes sense.
You can just wipe them off with a cloth, but like a black case, you can't see the finger smudge, but on the white case, you can.
No wonderful bald spot. If there's hair there, is it a bald spot? It's a
Good
bald
question.
beans.
I don't know, man. Between me and Jacob, we have one full head of hair. Because see, I have good coverage up top, but I'm going north in the
You're
front.
getting that. You're getting
I'm
that.
good. Yeah, I'm going north in the front, right? See, he's good in the front, but he's got it. So between the two of us, we got one full head of hair.
Doctor told me I had too much testosterone.
Is that what it is?
That's why I'm losing my hair.
Really?
Yeah.
They say.
Huh.
That's what that pill is that they give you.
It's too much.
When
of
they
a-
say like the hair loss pill or whatever, it's just it literally breaks down your testosterone. One of 5 proteins of testosterone gets turned off.
Oh, interesting.
Pretty
I don't
much.
know. I'll keep the testosterone.
I was like, yeah, I'll like keep that. I was like, I'd rather keep the testosterone.
I'll keep the testosterone and do without the hair. Thanks.
I was like, I'd rather not alter my hormones. Thanks.
Oh, good. I'm getting to the age where I'm losing hair where I want hair and getting hair where I don't want hair, like in my ears. I'm starting to get ear hair, bro.
I'm starting to get nose hair.
Nose
Yeah,
hair.
nose
Welcome
hair.
to the club, man.
Not a fan.
Gotta watch out for you. Oh, you'll realize you'll just be in the mirror brushing your teeth and see you got a bungee jumper coming out of your
Yep.
nose.
Yep.
That's right. We talk about the important life things here. Important life decisions being covered
Dude,
here
did
on
you
Street
see the
today.
minimum recommended requirement from Rockstar for GTA 6?
No.
No.
I think
They released it?
They recommend like a 5900X with like a 3080.
Yeah.
I believe so.
Dang.
I think, but no,
Are
that
they
could
building
be,
that?
could be rumored.
Are they building that on the new?
Unreal.
No, it should be on Rage Engine, isn't it? Doesn't Rockstar have their own engine?
Yeah.
So
Rockstar.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're not even releasing it on PC. probably for at least a year and a half.
Oh, it'll
2
drop
years.
consoles first.
Drop
gonna be
consoles
consoles.
first. Yeah.
That is so lame.
I forgot about
They
that.
did that last time. They did that with RDR too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do it all the
Which
time.
you know what though, I would honestly rather have them do that. Than
But when they release it for
release some-
PC,
it's done. It's
they
actually yes,
always
Active
completed.
done.
it's actually a
done,
finished
it's
game.
ready on launch.
I've been because I'm old and crotchety. I've been saying that for years. I miss the old days where like you actually had to buy a physical disc or DVD for the
Yep.
games because they were done.
You know what EA came out and said? They said customers should get used to not owning their games.
I saw that.
I thought it was Ubisoft.
Was that Ubisoft?
Ubisoft,
That
yeah.
is a very Ubisoft thing to
Yeah.
say.
I saw that. I was like, no.
Well,
So
what's
like when
really
EA
scary,
came out and said that single player games are dead, and then
Yeah.
Sekiro won Game of the Year, Elden Ring came out
Yep.
won Game of the Year, like
I don't know, dude. I watched Alexander play Fortnite the other day for like a half an hour, and I was like, no. I was like, this ain't it. I'm not like, I'm only ever gonna play single player games. 'Cause I
I
don't know.
can't anymore. I just cannot catch up with like what it has become.
Yeah.
Before it was just like you can build things and shoot people. I was like, whee!
I'm like, oh, that's a cool idea. And then you had like people like Ninja or
Exploited it.
it's like
exploit the
I saw
entire
Finger Magic.
Dream World is all in an uproar over Doctor Disrespect again.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, isn't something they talking about him again or something?
Yeah.
I don't
The
know.
reason why he was Twitch banned in 2020 just without warning was because they caught him DMing a minor in 2017
Doctor,
and being inappropriate,
It's not cool, man.
but nothing illegal, so he says. He was
Yeah,
never criminally charged.
it can't have been illegal because they would have nailed him.
Oh yeah.
If, like,
Oh totally.
I mean, with the profile that he had on the platform that he had at the time, if they had found a smoking gun, they
Yeah.
would have nailed
Oh,
him
yeah.
to the wall.
They would have loved to do that.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
But I guess they were like,
I mean, I'm not saying it makes it okay. I'm
Yeah.
just saying like there's zero chance that there would have been any evidence of actual illegal behavior because they would have drilled him.
oh yeah.
Rightfully so.
hmm
I'm not, not defending it. I'm just, whatever. I feel like with stuff like that, you'll never know the full context of stuff.
Yeah.
Like
Allegedly, they were planning on meeting up and at TwitchCon or something or VidCon.
Can't wait to see the 5000 series expected late 2024. If you get one late 2024, you let me know.
yeah, right.
Because
There's no confirmation for 50 series release dates yet. I am of the opinion they're not coming out this year. I'm hoping that
I would be shocked.
I'm there's a bunch of online leaks saying that it's coming in like October because that's been the pattern in the past, and I'm not, nothing has been confirmed, and I am on record as saying I don't think they're coming until next year. I would love to be wrong, because obviously it's great for business anytime there's new product. So
Right.
I'd love to be wrong, but if you see 50 series at all this year, guaranteed, even if there is a release, it's going to be a total paper launch and there's going to be no availability, because the idea that they're going to tie up, silicon, there's a finite amount of silicon wafers that are of the requisite grade and quality to make these things. That's the first thing. The
Mhm.
second thing is there's one foundry on planet Earth where they can manufacture these things.
Alexander PC.
Yeah, I wish. Hey, listen, it's TSMC, and if you're the guy that owns the one foundry where they can make these things, fully for you, right? Like, good spot to be in.
Yep.
But there's a finite, number of these units that they can make. They only have so many nodes available. There's only so many hours in a day that they can run these nodes and manufacture these things.
Yep.
And it's a monolithic die. It's not a chiplet architecture like a Radeon cards. It's a monolithic die. So the yields are not guaranteed. They're not consistent. There's a lot of, manufacturing know-how that goes into this stuff. And with how much money they're making on the data center side right now and how backed up they are with orders for Blackwell stuff, I would be, they did 26 billion in data center and 2 billion in GeForce. So you tell me where their priorities are.
Yeah.
I would be shocked
Yeah.
if they would tie up manufacturing resources to make $1,500 consumer units when they're making $50,000 commercial units on those nodes right now, and they're selling every single one of them they can make and then some.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you're in the C-suite in NVIDIA, how would you justify making consumer units that are going to retail for $1,500, maybe $2,000, when you're making $40, $50, $60,000 commercial units?
Because even if they wait a year, they'll get the same revenue
Right.
that they were expecting at the end of the
I-
year.
I mean,
or
they
even more.
Yeah.
they may. I mean, I could see a scenario wherein they would do like just a paper launch 50 series to pay lip service to it. You know what I mean?
For like
Yeah.
shareholders. or
Yeah,
something.
well, just for PR, right? Like,
Yeah.
because all the gamers are gonna be, I mean, you're gonna get the influencer crowd on social media whining about, there's no 50 series launch. And again, I totally understand. Like, I want 50 series to come out too, but how do you justify that as business decision if you're an executive at NVIDIA? Why are you going to tie up manufacturing resources for $1,500 consumer units when you're selling $50,000 commercial units?
Yeah.
It's not even justifiable as a business decision. And if you watched NVIDIA's keynote from Computex, there was no content.
They did not even talk
No,
about
it was 40 seconds out of the hour and a half.
I watched a recap. The recap.
nothing in there.
It didn't even
No.
include GeForce.
Yeah.
If you watch like a recap of it or any kind of summary video or anything like that,
All Blackwell.
all Blackwell, all AI, all data center, not a single thing in there about GeForce. So, and they would have, in my opinion, announced 50 series at Computex if it was.
Or they
coming
would have
this
had
year.
some like heat sink
Yeah.
or something.
They would have teased something. It would have been. They would have had an announcement if
Yeah.
it was coming. So.
Because they love teasing their like stuff like that. They
Oh,
love
hype!
putting it up.
Yeah,
They love
because
the hype.
everybody loves hype.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Like, Nvidia does hype for sure. They're a hype magnet, and they would have been piling on, new gaming cards if they were coming. In my opinion,
Yep.
I'd be happy to be wrong because,
Or they would have done some separate like
Something.
GeForce like already announced like it would, some other whoever's in charge of GeForce would have been up there like
I mean, in the past they have made product announcements at Computex
oh
for GeForce,
okay.
and there was nothing in it this year. So I would think that means it's not coming till next year, but I could be wrong. I'd like to be wrong. It'd be great for us, be good for business if 50 series comes out this year because we're a partner. We'll get some.
Yeah.
They're gonna sell no matter what.
Yeah.
I'd love to have them. I just don't see how it's feasible as a business decision on it.
And it's like no, it's no hate on Nvidia. It's just like
Not at all. I listen. If it were my company, if I was Jensen Huang, like 100%, I'd be like, you gamer nerds are gonna have to wait while we make another couple $1 trillion. Like whatever. No, I mean not to.
I mean for them to come out and say like we're no longer a gaming company, we're AI. Like we're an AI
They're an
company.
AI data center
And
company,
then for them to come out and say that, it'd be weird for them to be like, okay, but here's our gaming graphics card.
right?
It'd be
Yeah.
kind of like a mixed signal for the year.
I wonder but see, I think Nvidia is just gonna wait. And again, I don't know anything. I could be wrong. It's not like I'm privy to some inside info. Or
Wasn't
something.
it like when they came out with 40 series, like they already knew that they weren't going to do 50 series the next year, or something along those lines?
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot made of the bus width being narrower on the 40 series cards than some of the 30 series cards. And if you remember, like Gamers Nexus and some of the other like online reviewers were super, dogging on Nvidia. They're like, how is that a newer product if it's narrower bus width? Like,
Yeah.
And why is it better? And Nvidia's argument was, this architecture is optimized for AI acceleration with DLSS and stuff, and so in the future of games and game engines, the bus width is not going to matter as much, and it's going to be better for the product to have better AI and frame generation capabilities via DLSS and some of these other things. So I think that was a conscious decision on Nvidia's part to, number one, cut cost, obviously, right? And number two, structure the actual product in a way that they feel is optimized for the future of the product, not for the current of the product, if that makes sense. And to be fair, Nvidia is also the one that's driving the industry. Like if you are the innovator, if you're the innovation center that's driving the industry forward, aren't you then by default kind of in the best position to figure out what's going to be better going forward?
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's, you can't like criticize it, because you can always say, hey, it would have been nice if they did both, right? Like keep the wider bus and, and have the DLSS capabilities.
Yeah.
Best of both worlds. So there's, but they have. I am firmly of the opinion that we never get the full context. You know what I mean? Like it's easy for us to sit on the sidelines and say, oh, they should have done this, they should have done that. Well,
yep.
We don't have the information that they do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn this bad boy on.
We want to do a Will host?
Not for this one. We'll
Not
do
for
it
this
for
one?
this
Okay.
Spartan.
Cool.
So this is our ASUS powered by ASUS build. We got the tough power supply. We got the tough motherboard. We've got the ASUS dual GPU. We'll see how everything looks when it's turned on.
I see lights. Lights are good.
The lights are on this
Good
build.
design.
The button itself was just set to off. Keep purple. I like how purple goes.
I don't know anything for sure, Dan. I'm just giving you my own, call it informed speculation.
TJ's 2 cents.
Call it TJ's 2 cents.
Yeah.
My own informed speculation based on years of common sense.
I think it looks pretty good. I like this deep cool cooler. RIP deep cool, but I still think it looks good.
It looks really good. Is the digital display working?
So the digital display is installed, but it only works when the software is installed.
Okay.
So there is a digital display. It is on this like kind of glossy display. You'll see you can either put your CPU temp or your graphics card temp, or a CPU load or a graphics card load. Either or. It's only one of the few, but
Is that a 4-piper or a 5-piper?
I believe it is a. Oh, I can see them. I want to say it's a 5-piper. I don't know. Let me look at your box.
Just enough RGB without going overboard. I can read that.
Classy.
Classy.
It's a 4-pipe. So it's a 4-pipe tower cooler. We got one giant fan. It also comes with hooks, so you can install another fan on the back if you wanted. Those will be not installed, but they'll be included in the packaging. So if you get a nice fan in the future, you can always just hook it on, and then you'll have a push-pull on your tower. But cool. So this is it for the Powered by ASUS. You guys can catch this one hopefully on the website by the end of the week, if not early next week. Right now we're going to take a short break. We're going to get a Spartan set up on the table, and then we're going to build that for the rest of the Wednesday stream. Be right back.
Yep. Intermission. Right back. All right, we're back.
Quick intermission. Not too crazy, but so we have a Spartan. I believe it's a tier 3. We have a. This is the AMD. Yes. So we have a
AMD
7800 X3D. We have the X670E Tomahawk motherboard. We have 1 terabyte KC3000. We have Corsair Vengeance memory. So all of this is Corsair verified. If you didn't know that about our Spartan model, we are Corsair IQ certified. So we have a bunch of Corsair components going in it. With the memory, we have the Corsair RM850E power supply. We have the Corsair H100i Caplix going in the Corsair 4000D. And then other components is going to be a Zotac 4070 Ti Super. The other thing, I got everything. We're going to have black cables. I'm going to install this extra fan on the back so we can have 3 fans in the front and 2 or 3 for exhaust. So 3 intake, 3 exhaust fans. Should be a pretty quick build. We already have the fans installed at the front of this case. Makes my life easy, makes your viewing life easy. So we will go ahead and get started.